Oh man, it won't be long. It won't be long. That's a true 50-50 fight.
How do you see it next week's big fight, though? Joshua and Ruiz. Who wins that fight and why, Dre?
Man, I don't know. You know, it's a lot of variables. I want to see if Ruiz still has the hunger that he had going into the first fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's living it up, as he should to a degree, but you know, too much of that, it'll take your hunger away. He's losing weight. I don't know how much weight I want to see him lose, and I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but a guy that's been fighting at that weight for so long, you don't want to see him trying to lose weight. Just get in the best shape you can and let your weight fall where it's going to fall. Joshua looks like he's leaning out and slimming down, so I don't really have an opinion on it, man. I just want to see if the first fight was a fluke, and I want to see if Joshua can find the resolve to do what many great heavyweights have done before him, which is go take back something that was taken from you. If he can do it, he's gonna still be mentioned in there with the top heavyweights today. If he can't, that might be it for him.
Well, a lot of people are talking about he needs to be more like Lennox, be more like Vlad. You know, use his height more. Is that what he should do? Or should he just be the guy he's always been and, you know, turn it up to 100?
I don't know if he could become another fighter, man, in a short period of time. You know, I do think the biggest thing for me is take some of that mass off. Be who you've been to get to this point. Shore up a few areas. Robert McCracken is a great coach. You know, tighten up a few things. Think about rematches. You don't try to do a complete overhaul. Take one or two things, tighten up on them, and get some of that mass off. He's in a good position.
What do you think of Adam Lopez tonight? Thank you, Dre.
Those are the words of, once again, the SOG Andre Ward. Of course, Andre Ward is excited about the fight. He gave his take on it. He does not have an opinion, but he did have some counterpunching of his own to do. He did say he questioned Andy Ruiz's hunger. Okay, is Andy Ruiz the same fighter he was when he won? Okay, you know, you get rich, you get famous, you get known, what have you, and then what? You know, you get lazy. You know, you get unambitious. Okay, those type of things happen in most cases, you know, and every time I say that, I just think of Roberto Duran, the hands of stone, you know, then that turned into no mas. He didn't want any more. So, you know, but anyway, Ward also said, you know, him losing weight is not good. You know, you've been fighting that long at a certain weight. You know, I don't know if that's a good idea, you know, in Andre's terms, he doesn't think it's a good idea because you've been fighting that way a long time. You know, him and Freddie Roach are on the same page, and Mike Tyson are on the same page. Okay? Just different paragraphs on the same page, people. So, but he did say it's a 50-50 fight. Then you got Anthony Joshua slimming down. And one thing, of course, he felt that he should leave all that bulk, all that mass, leave all that alone. You know, drop all that. You don't need that to be, you know, to be a good puncher. You know, do what got you there. And see, back to Ruiz mentioning, do what got you there. What got him here? What got him here wasn't him losing weight. I didn't see Andy Ruiz with stamina problems. I didn't see that. Even in the Parker fight, they went 12 rounds, so he's capable of doing so. But him losing weight. Now, here's my thing. If he lost a lot of weight, he might have gained a lot of weight, though, people. He might have gained a lot more weight than people thought he did. You know? Hot dogs, French fries, then go to eating shrimps and steaks, then you can afford to eat a lot more of shrimp and steak. Snickers and Twix, right? He might have partied, just like Andre Ward said, he might have partied a little bit too much, which he should have. But then he has to prepare himself in between that time. Those are two different extremes, people. You want to fight really bad, you want it, you got it, you win it. Then you party. It's hard to, you know, can Andy Ruiz, can he turn off that party switch? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to do so, especially when you've never had that switch, right? You might not know how to turn it off because you might not know where the damn switch is. You know what I mean? That's the problem. But we will find out. It's coming real soon, people. Less than a week away. Less than a week away. Okay? We got 6 days left until that sucker comes on. Right? And we have to see both of these fighters that really have changed themselves physically, hopefully mentally. And it's almost like June 1st and December 7th, you got two different fighters in the ring. That's what it is. That's what it seems like to me, because you got these guys losing weight and trimming up and doing this, and and like Ward said, he just wants to Anthony Joshua needs to tweak some things, change some things, and he really does. You know what I'm saying? Like when he throws his hook, he puts his hand down too low. That needs to be up here. You know what I mean? He needs to tuck that in, and where Andy Ruiz, he's a hooker. He loops his punches, So if he knows that those head shots, those temple shots, he can be hurt, he needs to bring it up here. Those are the things that I see just right off the jump, But anyway, we will see on the day. We will see what they can do, and what Andre Ward said, most importantly, I feel, that let's see if Joshua can get something that he lost, like all the other great heavyweights. And if he can do that, he can be, named and labeled up there with the top heavyweights of the day. Now, according to Andre Ward, if he does it, he's finished. Those are the words of Andre Ward. That's what he had to say. That's his counterpunch on that. Me counterpunching Andre Ward. Well, we'll see if he loses. That'll definitely be a reality, and something that we will have to see him do or don't do. Because according to Anthony Joshua, he says he wants to fight for the next 6, 7 years, 10 years or something like that. He said that won't affect his career if he loses, So we'll see if that happens. You know what I mean? Now, will he lose fan base? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will, because, a lot of people, they jump on the bandwagon, the hype train, They love that, everybody loves a winner. But when you start losing, and if you lose back to back with the same guy, the first thing people are going to say is, no, he wasn't as good as we thought he was. Well, I would say that he's not good at fighting certain fighters. And that's a lot of people, That's like saying Vernon Forrest is no good because he was beat twice back to back against Ricardo Mayorga. Now, you rate Ricardo Mayorga in welterweights, where would he be? He'd be pretty far down there. But Mayorga was able to get Vernon Forrest out of there. The same Vernon Forrest that gave Sugar Shane Mosley, which was on the top welterweights, the first couple ass whoopings. Facts. Okay, so we don't, people look at fights and look at fighters as, oh man, and they'll be quick to throw you away when you lose. But that is the reality of the fight game and how people think about winners and losers. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that, guys. You guys tell me what you think about Andre Ward's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.